How I create faceless AI lo-fi videos for YouTube automation, copy my exact stack. Now guys, AI music channels are one of the most evergreen niches on YouTube as a whole, and I see a lot of people asking how to fully optimize these channels and honestly how to create them. So in today's video, I'll be walking you through my exact full stack process of creating content exactly like this. Now, just for the sake of reference, before we get into anything, I'm going to give you an example of an AI lo-fi channel. This is a perfect example. You don't really want to do like the regular lo-fi style. You want to do a sub-niche genre. So this guy does like Minecraft ambient lo-fi sounds. Each video is like 7 to 10 hours long, and he's pulling in about 4 million views a month. RPM on this content is anywhere from about $10 to $20. So this one channel is making close to $60,000 every month. Now guys, before we get into this, if you want to join my Discord server, that's discord.gg/1%. It'll be linked down below. Again, it's just a super cool networking environment full of other people doing YouTube automation. And again, it's completely free to join. Let's get straight into the video. And of course, this is not financial advice. So examples of AI lo-fi niches. As I just showed you, this Drift Away Ambience channel is a prime example. Playing this video right here, you'll see what I mean. It is quite literally just a Minecraft shaders image that they looped. So they literally sat in a Minecraft world, turned the rain on, put a shaders pack on, and literally just looped the video, probably recorded for about a minute, and then just continued to loop the content over and over again. Now, it is quite literally just rain sounds with a little bit of lo-fi music. You can kind of see Minecraft music with soft rain and water. Another example of an AI niche that does, lo-fi style of content would be something like this, chill cartoon vibes. This guy makes about $20,000 a month. He posts videos in the medieval niche, like go to sleep, traveler, you've done enough, rest, the storm will soon be over, it's okay, traveler, get some rest. Content similar to that. Now, when you're kind of doing an AI, lo-fi niche, your first kind of task is to identify the sub niche you want to do. Like for example, you don't just want to do lo-fi to fall asleep to, because there are just so many people that are already doing this. Like it's been around for 10 years on YouTube. That's the problem. So when you're doing this, you want to find a subgenre where you can kind of build in that sub niche. So for example, this guy did medieval, the other guy did Minecraft. There's a bunch of different sub niches you can do. Another way of doing it is even doing a fandom like Harry Potter. So for example, if I look up Harry Potter lo-fi, there's this guy here, Chill Alchemist. He posts a ton of lo-fi songs. And again, he's doing it in like certain different sub niches. The only thing is you want to make sure the sub niche that you are doing has proof of concept and is big enough to get views consistently. Like for example, there's a ton of people doing this Harry Potter sub niche genre for lo-fi. And again, it's just really not doing well. So you'd want to find something big enough. So what I'm thinking is honestly something like samurai, Japanese medieval samurai style of content. Because again, we already know that Chill Cartoon Vibes does this medieval style. And if we look up something like Relax Samurai, you'll see a ton of people kind of doing this, but nobody's really doing it in the niche that I have in mind. So let's get straight into things. First things first, thumbnail generation. This will essentially be the background content itself. So for example, we want to get a reference image. So something like this. Obviously, this guy's doing medieval. We want to do this exact same thing, but in the Japanese style. So all I'm going to do is take a screenshot of his obviously background image. And all I'm going to say is I want to copy this lo-fi pixel art style of thumbnail, but for Japanese samurai themes. Give me 3 to 4 prompts to give vidIQ to make them. Obviously different background and make it match the Japanese samurai pose. So what this is actually going to do is now, if we head over to vidIQ, again, guys, this is what I use for all of my thumbnails. I'm not sponsored, but if you guys do want to check out vidIQ and you want to get the $50 a month plan, it's literally $50 a month. If you want to get the plan for $1, yes, $1, use vidIQ.com/Blake and you'll get the first month completely on me for only $1. Now, let me just show you how insane this is. We're going to click on reference and we're literally just going to go and upload that image that we just took. Now, I've gone ahead and pasted that image in. So now what's next is literally just pasting in the prompts it gave us. Now, the reason why I made it do 4 prompts is just so we can get the perfect style that works for us. And again, once we have our specific style, we can use that as reference every single time to make more. We only have to do this for the first time to actually get our style. So we're just going to wait for this and let me show you how insane this is. And guys, you can see how insane these thumbnails are. It quite literally just made us the perfect Japanese style. Again, I honestly prefer this one. I think this is quite literally perfect. So we know exactly how to make our background image. Again, if you want to be extra careful, you can quite literally make like 10 and just do the same structure I'm going to show you, but do 10 so you can use them all in the same video. So you can kind of avoid getting demonetized for reused content, which again, in the lo-fi niche isn't too important, but if you want to be extra careful, you can always do this. Now, a really really quick, guys, before we keep going, if you want to work directly with myself, I've just launched my brand new program, monetize.net, where we quite literally work directly with you to start an ultra long form channel. And if you're not monetized within the first 90 days, you get a complete refund on me. Again, with this program, you get one-on-one access to me. You get full access to all of my tools, produce.so to generate ultra long form videos in minutes, ultra long form scripts, everything. And again, you work directly with me in this monetization guaranteed program. If you want to go ahead and book a completely free call, fill out this form, watch this video, press learn my strategy, and you can book a completely free call with myself to see if you're a good fit. Now, guys, in terms of actually making the image move, this is insanely easy. Literally just look up KLING AI. It's like very, very cheap. And what you can actually do is image to video. So literally paste in your image. Obviously, you want to sign up. Once you've signed in, you want to head over to image to video. Again, this is not sponsored whatsoever, but I'm going to go ahead and paste in that image that I want to change. And I've pasted that in. I'm obviously going to go ahead and choose an 8-second duration. And you want to just paste in a super simple prompt to actually make everything move. Now, I'm going to do something like this. You guys can go ahead and copy it on my screen right now, and you want to click on create. Now, it's going to take a few minutes to do, so while we're waiting for this, I'll show you the next step. Now, the next step is, of course, the audio generation. Now, you might be saying, well, how the hell do I do lo-fi songs for 5 hours long? Now, this is insanely easy. You have two options. First option is to quite literally just use something like Suno.ai. It is an AI music platform where you can quite literally make any song with AI and it will sound amazing. Especially if you want to do like lo-fi or Japanese style songs, you can literally just say, make it a samurai lo-fi beat. Obviously, you can just make a folder on your computer, make about 500 songs and just reuse those same songs over and over and over again. But if you are going to do it this strategy, make sure you're actually paying for the Suno Pro plan, because if you don't pay for the plan that gives you access to commercial use rights, you can actually get copyrighted. And again, the $10 a month plan is more than enough. You can make up to 500 songs. And again, that's more than enough to actually scale, and you have full commercial rights. Now, the second option is something called Epidemic Sounds. Now, if we go ahead and look up Epidemic Sounds, it's essentially a library made for faceless creators, where again, you head over to pricing. It's like $17 a month, and it allows you to monetize one specific channel, and it will essentially give you unlimited downloads to music. So Epidemic Sounds has a ton of lo-fi songs. You can go ahead and download whichever ones you want. You have full rights to it, and you can quite literally just use it on your specific channel. Now, again, I would probably recommend the Epidemic Sound route, but again, Suno is more than enough if you want to own the content yourself and kind of not have any competition, or you want to do a super specific sub niche that doesn't have too much library already working with it. Now, we're still waiting for this image to turn into a video. It can take a few minutes sometimes. So while we're waiting for this, let me show you the next step. And the next step is arguably the most important step. And that's, of course, hiring a team to automate the content. Now, if you guys don't already know, this exact style of content is so easy to do. But once you end up scaling past the $10,000 a month mark, it just becomes unrealistic for you to want to do this type of content every single day. And of course, making the videos, you have to just loop the image over and over and over again, which is very, very easy. Upload your audio and literally just add a couple sound effects with some rain sounds. Or of course, if you want to use produce.so, my personal software to make ultra long form, you can check that out right here. But again, all you have to do is just generate the video, export it, a 3 to 7 hour long video, press export, go ahead and upload it. For the thumbnail, you want to use the same image that you already took. A few recommendations on optimizing the thumbnail is going to a software like Photoshop, pasting in the thumbnail you chose, and just upping the brightness. It honestly makes a massive difference. And you'll see, just like by doing that, how much more this stands out on YouTube as a whole. And of course, increase the saturation slightly, and bang, we have a perfect thumbnail and it will work amazingly. Now, the next thing we want to, of course, do is actually do the titles. Very, very simple. We're going to take a screenshot of our competition. Now, all I'm going to say is now make me title ideas that match the Japanese samurai theme I'm going for rather than medieval. And by pasting this in, it's obviously going to give us some crazy good title ideas. Just like this, rest, the rain will guide the samurai's path. And again, you can literally just reuse these titles for every single video. Samurai rest as rain washes the world clean. Let's say we wanted to go with that. I'll literally download that thumbnail we just took before. And this is actually a way that I like to kind of test my thumbnails before I actually post them and see if they look good. You paste in your thumbnail to a website like this, put in your video title, press preview, and you can kind of see how your thumbnail looks and whether it stands out on browse features. Now, the last step you obviously need to take is hiring a team to actually automate this content. And again, once you're at the point where you're doing about $10,000 a month, it's just simply not worth it for you to be putting in the work every single day. And it makes so much more sense to actually hire a team to use AI, and you teach them the exact methods of how you use AI to just automate this entire channel for you. Now, in terms of actually finding that team, I've found the most success with Upwork. You can literally just find very, very cheap talent, like $10 a video probably. Or you can go on something like onlinejobs.ph and pay like $2 an hour to actually have someone do this content for you. Another alternative is a Discord server like discord.gg/creative paradise. It's got like 50,000 members. And guys, the video generation is now completely finished. Let's give it a watch. Insane. It made everything move. Obviously, a few things you want to do is literally just pay for the real plan so you can remove the watermark. And of course, tell it not to move the camera itself. But again, download that, make sure you just loop the video and your entire visuals are completely finished. Again, if you want to scale your own ultra long form channel directly with me in my monetization guaranteed 90-day program, go ahead and book a completely free call on monetize.net/start. Fill out this information, watch this 15-minute free video, and we'll make sure to be in touch. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned something new. Have a great day.